to another video. So I am back. I was thinking would I come back today, but I did. It took me quite a bit to make food. So this is the same day if you're watching this video on YouTube, but it is a different video because I had to restart the stream. Since I'm restarting the stream, I got to restart my reading. And since I'm restarting my reading, because we want to give every stream that I start, like, to God, basically, by giving time to God, to talk about God and His Word. So every stream that I start, I want to read before I start it. So since I'm starting a new stream, since I tried to pause the last one, but I'm assuming my PlayStation went into rest mode or something. So I'm restarting, which is the reason why I tried to just pause and resume it, but I couldn't. So I'm restarting. We're in Daniel chapter 7. This will be the third chapter of the Bible we read today. We're getting a lot of the word of the Lord in, but that's not a bad thing. Chapter's shorter than the last, and like I said, I'll just be trying to read through, no interpretations, no any of that. I leave it open if you're in the Twitch chat to bring up anything that you want to discuss, if you want to talk about, if you want to bring it up at the end or chat throughout, and I'll go check the chat if you guys want to or anything like that. I really just invite you guys to just go read the word on your own, spend time with God on your own. But if not, I appreciate you guys spending time with God with me. And if this time that you spend with me is you spending time with your God, is you spending time with God, then that's amazing. I'm glad I could be that part or part of that in your life. But either way it goes, here we go. We got Daniel chapter 7. So last chapter, Daniel was thrown into lion's den. He didn't die. Darius went down there. After Darius went down there, seeing he didn't die, Darius was very worried about Daniel the whole time. He seen he didn't die. He threw, anybody who accused him into the lion's den. Same thing Nebuchadnezzar did with the fire pit. I believe it was the fire pit. But he was like, all right. Maybe that was Daniel's second time in the lion pit. I don't know. But I think that was the first time, and I just know the story of Daniel, so I know that story. But either way it goes, he survived the lion pit. After that, Darius was like, you know what? All right, bruh. All of y'all, your God is clearly the true God, so we're going to follow your God. And then he put out a decree that everybody follows the God of Daniel. Basically, that's what it seemed like. I could be misinterpreting that. Maybe go listen to a Bible scholar, a theology scholar, or a Christian studies scholar, or anything of that nature if you want a deeper insight. But that's what I believe it was about, and that's trying to stay objective and just giving you a summary of what the text was about, like if I was telling you about a book chapter that I just read. So anyway it goes, we're in the next chapter. So Darius promoted him. Darius is Persian. We are out of the Babylonians. I believe that's who were the kings. Yeah, the king of Babylon. Babylon's what it says right there. So the Babylonians were kings. They fell. He disrespected God, was killed that same night. The Persians are now ruling most of the land, or this area, I guess. So in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matter. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of the heaven strove upon the great sea, and the four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. The first was like a lion with the head was like a lion and had eagle wings. I beheld till the wings therefore were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth and made to stand upon the feet as a man. So it was standing on his hind two legs, and a man's heart was given to it. And behold, another beast, a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had three ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, Arise, devour much flesh. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it four wings of a fowl. The beast had also four heads. The dominion was given to it. After this I saw in the night vision, And behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that was before it, and it had 10 horns. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horn plucked by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit, whose garments was white as snow, and the hair on his head was like pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery steam issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and the 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open. I beheld then, because of the voice of the great words which the horn spoke, I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. As considering the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season in time. I saw in the night vision, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the ancient days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, languages should serve. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the vision of my head troubled me. I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, made me know the interpretation of the things. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall rise out of the earth. My fault. Something's in my tooth, but we getting into prophecy here. If y'all didn't know, I told y'all I'm not going to give no interpretation, so I'm going to try to just not yap and just read, but we're getting into prophecy here. This is getting into about where we're at right now in the future. And if anything he says right now is correct, just know that is crazy. So crazy that it has to be true. Just has to be. Just know that, guys. But either way it goes, there's great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were iron, his nails of brass, which has devoured, break into pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the others which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that the horn had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them, until the ancient day came, and the judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, shall tread it down, and break it into pieces. And the 10 horns of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times. I hope I'm not here for it. I really hope I'm not here for it, yo. I don't fully understand what the rapture is, but I truly hope I'm not here for them times and dividing of times. The way the world's looking, I might be but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it until the end. Actually, I am excited for it. That definitely means everything I said was true. It's just going to be very, very, I wonder if it is going to be hard for me during those times. I don't know, because I feel like God will protect me in those times as well, too. So I think he said that, actually, that, like, I should be okay. But also, I don't necessarily fully understand the rapture, but that's for you guys to get into and just me to have my own personal thoughts about it. Either way it goes. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and destroy it until the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Which I don't really mind, bro. We're going to serve or obey something, whether you want to or not. Like, you're serving this nation. If you live in America, wherever you live at, you're probably serving your nation. We don't really know what the governments are doing. I trust God more than I trust any government. Straight like that. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cognition much troubled me, and my contents changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. Those words were extremely difficult to read. Don't know if I said them correctly, but that was Daniel.